İyi günler ve merhaba herkese. Hello everyone.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone.
Serkan.
Amana.
Together.
We're Serkana. I don't know why I did that.
She thinks she's dancing. You know, the light bulbs.
The light bulbs.
Yeah.
Anyway, so welcome back to another video.
Hoş geldiniz tekrar.
Yes, in today's video we will be, because we got a request from one of the followers. Yeah.
That's to say the least. One of our followers have said it about 5 times or 6 times that I've seen.
This video is for you.
Yeah.
And we are reviewing a video on the 10 most beautiful capital cities in the world. And this video is by Grace Media.
Grace Media, great video. I'm sure we haven't watched it yet, but we'll watch it now.
Yeah.
So we want to see what you've said is the most beautiful 10 cities in the world. We'll see and we'll decide as well.
I know London's going to be in...
London's one
yeah,
of
it's
them.
the capital,
London's
yeah.
one of them.
So-
Arkadaşlar bir tane bizi takipçimiz durmadan bize dünyada en iyi 10 şehrin videosunu çekin lütfen dedi. 4-5 kere bu isteği bize sundu. Bize bir gün o videoyu çekiyoruz. Dünyada en çok güzel 10 şehrin videosunu çekeceğiz. Bakak hangi şehirler var bu videoda izleyip görek.
Yeah, so हम लोग basically review कर रहे हैं दुनिया की 10 सबसे खूबसूरत capital cities in the पूरी दुनिया में.
Tüm kubsuratı.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully you enjoy the video.
Şurayı.
Yeah? Should we start?
Let's start. Başlayalım. It's a long video though, isn't it? Can skip past certain parts anyway.
10 most beautiful capital cities in the world.
That is our Czech Republic.
No two capitals
Yeah,
in
Prague.
the world are the
Prague,
same.
isn't it? Is it Prague?
Some countries
I
are
don't
renowned for the scenic beauty and beautiful capital
thought you said
cities they
something.
possess. These
Or is that
capital
Italy?
cities have a striking amount of diversity, which are filled with everything from centuries, old places, architecture, historical sites, signatory dishes, sun-washed beaches, neon-lit skylines to staggering skyscrapers. In fact, there is something to every one among these small international capital cities. Francis Bacon holds that beauty is in the eyes of the
Of the
beholder.
beholder.
Emile Zola added that beauty depended on the state of mind and the moment of life in which it is contemplated. People hold diverse views of what beauty is all about. To avoid controversy,
You're beautiful.
most travelers,
Thank you,
in
thank
addition
you.
to
You're
their
kubsuratı.
experience, take into account other factors such as the size of the
Paris
city,
looks amazing.
its architecture, green areas, the heritage, the historical artistic set, and if they have rich gastronomy of their own. Today, Grace Media presents the 10 most beautiful capital cities in the world. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification. Got some money and wondering where you can visit on your next trip? Then one of these cities should be your target. Let's go. 10. Amsterdam, Netherlands.
Yeah.
Has to be there.
Amsterdam is the commercial and cultural capital in the country of the Netherlands and is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Europe. It also regularly ranks as one of the best cities
It
to
is.
live in due
I
to the
think it's
high
good.
quality of life.
Yeah, it's good
The
there.
city of Amsterdam is home to various architectural
We've been there, it
styles,
was lovely.
including
I've been there a lot,
Gothic and
yeah.
Renaissance. The must-see attractions in the city include the canals of Amsterdam, the Royal Palace of Amsterdam, the
It's still
Basilica
there.
of
Yeah,
St.
that's the
Nicholas,
center.
the Waag, the East India House,
Yeah.
and Dam Square. The city also has a number of museums you shouldn't miss checking out while you're there. Amsterdam is best experienced by traveling on foot most of the time.
Or cycling.
It will allow you to bask in the rich architecture offered by the city, as well as discover nooks and crannies you wouldn't otherwise spot while traveling in a vehicle. Just be careful which coffee shops you enter when taking a break, though. Cannabis coffee shops are everywhere in Amsterdam.
Yeah, I remember when we got out of the
9.
station to go.
Cape Town.
Oh, yeah. I
South
really want to go
Africa.
there. I really want to go
Cape
there.
Town is one of the 3 capital cities of the Republic of South Africa. It is the legislative capital, with Bloemfontein and Pretoria being the judicial capital and the executive capital, respectively. Cape Town is blessed with some of the world's most amazing
Wow.
beaches, jaw-droppingly beautiful mountains, rolling hills of vineyards, spectacular drives, and tons of trendy bars, fine dining
I really want to.
restaurants.
It reminds
to
me a
choose
little bit of
from. You can
Brazil.
imagine a more
Yeah.
perfect
Like the main
picture
city,
of
you know, with
this
this
city,
person
South
at the top of the line.
Africa's
Yeah.
Brazil, it looks like that city.
all this is combined with some of the best accommodation and service offered anywhere in the world. Cape Town is a port city where travelers can enjoy many lush walks while admiring the ocean, or you can venture to the outskirts of the city to make a lifelong dream come true by going on a safari tour. The unique geography of this
safari,
city
and you
is
can swim
best
with
viewed
sharks.
from Table Mountain,
Wow.
the most popular tourist attraction in the city. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Cape Floristic region is home to an incredible diversity of plant species, making Cape Town a must-visit for
so
nature lovers.
beautiful.
With great food, warm weather, and jaw-dropping sceneries, Cape Town is easily one of the most beautiful capitals in the world. Cape Town is a port city where travelers can enjoy many lush walks while admiring the ocean, or you can venture to the outskirts of the city to make a lifelong dream come true by going on a safari tour. The best time to visit Cape Town is in summer, from October to March.
October to March. When the
Summer,
Jan, Feb,
oh,
March.
wow, this is
So the other months must still be hot. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is. That's what reminds me a bit of Singapore, you know?
Yeah. The
Prague.
ports in
Prague.
Prague. I told you.
Yeah.
The Czech capital is called
We've been
the
there.
City of the Thousand Spires because of its many historical monuments that have been beautifully preserved and date from practically every period in history. Prague's most famous attractions are the bridges that cross the Vsevoltava River, especially
We
the
walked along
amazing
those, you
and
know that,
elegant
yeah.
Charles Bridge. But the stunningly beautiful Old Town Square and Prague Castle are equally impressive.
Everywhere.
Yes.
When
In
you were at work, I
addition,
walked
the
everywhere.
cobblestone streets and atmospheric alleyways that zigzag through town. Prague has a very distinct architecture that makes it easily stand out among other European cities. It also has the Prague Castle, the Jewish Quarter, the Powder Tower, and the astronomical clock.
Yeah, we took pictures
The
of
architecture in
And
Prague
the Jewish
varies
Quarter,
from
we went
Gothic
to.
to
Yeah.
Renaissance to neoclassical, making it one of the best
That's where we
cities to
started.
explore
The train
simply
station,
by
we walked
walking
all the way
around
there.
and getting lost. Another beautiful thing about Prague is that the cost of living is relatively cheap, so feel free to stay for an extended period in order to fully explore the city.
The sweets, yeah.
You can visit this exciting site this spring. Seven, Hong Kong. China.
I went to the airport.
Hong
Is that
Kong,
count?
Also dubbed the Pearl of the Orient,
It's
as one of the
beautiful, it's
most
nice, but
photographed
it's
and
too
impressive
fast-paced.
city skylines in the world.
Wow.
The towering skyscrapers and futuristic buildings that are set against the lush mountain backdrop create a breathtaking, urban scenery that cannot be matched in the world. Besides its
Wow, look at that
skyline,
building.
Hong Kong is also known for its vibrant lifestyle, friendly people, a splendid harbor, lots of shopping,
Reminds me
and
of
its
Singapore,
wide
yeah.
range
Yeah, it
of
does.
restaurants and cuisines.
It is like a Singapore.
If you
yeah.
want to visit this city, then the best time to enjoy a mild climate is from the middle of September to the end of February with warm
Oh,
and
so
sunny
it's
days.
like
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
The
it's
weather
lower,
from
isn't it?
May to
So it's quite warm,
mid-September
I'm
can
sure.
be hot, wet, and humid, with August being the wettest month and the peak of the typhoon season.
Wow.
So November for us, when we got cold here, we can go there.
Yeah, South Africa.
Yeah. That's why I said when I usually go holiday in
Six.
Febs, it's best.
Berlin, Germany.
Yeah.
Berlin,
I
the
haven't
capital
been,
of
have you?
Germany,
I've been
has
Germany,
great
but not Berlin.
historical significance.
I want to see it.
It is a country
yeah.
belonging to a hard-working nation.
Yeah,
After
lots of
World
Jewish
War
and-
II, the country and its people were utterly shattered, but they worked hard and literally rose from the ashes to acquire their current prosperity and stability. Many exciting events take place in the capital for tourist attractions like Berlin Air Show, Berlin Fashion Week, Bread, and Butter Trade Show. Places to visit in the city
The
include
Wall.
Brandenburg Gate, Berlin Wall,
Yeah.
Museum Island, Pergamon Museum. If you're a fan of museums, there is literally a museum island in Berlin, boasting 5 different museums.
Yeah.
The island itself is a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Yeah. So, okay, I'll let you go first.
Wow, so which one were these? So
So
there
from
was
10 to 6, we did looked at 10 to 6, so there's 10.
Amsterdam,
Amsterdam is 10th.
Cape Town.
Cape Town is 9.
Then there was Prague.
Prague is 8.
Then
Hong Kong,
Hong Kong,
7. And then Berlin, 6.
Berlin. So we've been to Amsterdam, we've been to Prague, and we haven't. I really loved Cape Town.
Cape Town is
I would
amazing.
love to visit it. It's
I mean,
beautiful.
Berlin, we can always go. Like
Yeah.
in October when there's lots of festivals and stuff
Yeah.
happening, or it's just for 4 days, and there's really cheap deals from the UK, so that
I'd
can
love
always
to see,
happen.
yeah, we can easily do that.
Hong Kong, I'd like to see. I just went to the airport. But Cape Town out of all of those, yeah, appealed a
Yeah.
lot. Arkadaşlar, dünyada en çok gidilen ve en güzel şehirlerin onuna bakıyoruz. Ondan başlayalım. 10. sırada Amsterdam, yani Hollanda'da Amsterdam süperdi. Her yere güzel gidiliyor. Millet orada çok mutluymuş. Herkes güzel yaşamları varmış. 10. sırada, 9. sırada pardon. Cape Town, yani South Africa süper görünüyordu. Denizleri, turistik yerleri bayıldım. Ben oraya eşimle çok gitmek istiyoruz. 8. numara was Prague, yani Czech Republic'ten Prague. Yaşam, çok güzel yaşamı varmış. Turistik yerleri güzelmiş. Biz oraya da gittiydik. Bir de ucuzdur orası, yani kira falan daha ucuzmuş, uygunmuş Berlin, İngiltere falana göre. Güzel görünüyor. 6 numarada Berlin, yani Almanya'da Berlin vardı. Berlin de çok güzel bir yer ama gitmedik.
आप लोग मुझे कमेंट्स में बताइएगा कि आप लोगों ने इन कैपिटल सिटीज में से कौन सी सिटीज विजिट की हैं एंड आई जस्ट फाइंड इट वेरी फैसिनेटिंग व्हेन यू नो यू विजिट डिफरेंट सिटीज हाउ अदर पीपल लिव
Yeah, başka.
आई जस्ट मुझे काफी फैसिनेट करती है ये चीज
7 numarayı unuttum, o da Hong Kong'da ama eşim ne diyordu? Değişik şeyleri görüp milletin yaşam stilini, yaşam tarzlarını, nasıl yaşıyorlar, evler nasıldır, oradaki yemekler falan nasıldır, iyi midir, değil midir, turistik yerleri nasıldır?
Yeah.
Onu görmemiz çok önemlidir bu hayatta. Onu görmeyi çok seviyor.
Yeah.
We like to see how people live in other countries
Yeah.
and what life is like, especially when you're a tourist and you're visiting.
इतना कुछ देखने को है, there's so much to see in this world. Yeah.
Turistik yerleri görmek istemiyorum. Ben oradaki esas insanların yaşam tarzını görmek istiyorum. I don't want to just be a tourist. I want to go and see the things that we don't see.
Yeah, that's what we do. Whenever
Yeah.
we go, we look at the main tourist attractions, but we usually like to just walk on the
Walk
streets
everywhere.
and discover the cities, the countries, like
Yeah.
the actual way, where how other
Like
people
for
live.
example, when we went to Rome, we were there for 3 days. We could have made it easy and took the train or bike everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of our other colleagues who visited at the same time did.
Yeah.
But we actually walked
Yeah,
everywhere.
we
we,
did.
we got out of our room like 10:30. We came back at 9:10 at night.
Yeah.
We were dead.
We walked the entire.
Don't get me wrong, we were dead tired,
Yeah.
but was it worth it? Yeah, we saw
Yeah.
everywhere in Rome because we walked it in 3 days.
Yeah, we did.
Like for us, it's not. I want to see the main touristy points just to see it. But for me, I want to walk down the wrong road, take a wrong turning, and find that coffee shop that no one uses. I like to feel the actual tradition, the vibes of the
atmosphere,
people,
yeah,
and not just the tourist areas because you're gonna see the tourists all the time.
Yeah.
That's what we do a lot.
Yeah. Should we continue?
Yeah, let's continue.
America. This city known as Washington or DC is the capital
America.
of the United States. This beautiful city lies on the north bank of the Potomac River and exhibits 4 distinct seasons. It is a city famous for being up to date in every field. Places of interest here include the White House, National Mall, Lincoln Memorial, Washington Monument, National Museum of Natural History,
Wow.
National
that's where they
Zoological
filmed the
Park,
film.
just to name a few.
And a
When
museum.
most people think
They
of a
filmed
trip
it
to
there.
America, they automatically think of the Big Apple and New York City. Washington,
Yeah.
D.C. is one of the most underrated cities, but trust me, it will blow your mind. There's a whole strip of museums that extends 1.8 kilometers.
Wow.
If you wish to learn more about modern politics and history, this site will be a perfect site for your holiday. Perfect if your idea of a holiday is to learn more about modern politics and history.
Which do you think number 4 would be?
London's number 3 or 2. So
Yeah.
Rome.
4.
Rome.
Rome, Italy.
Yeah, I thought
Rome is
so.
the
Rome.
capital city of Italy.
Because
and
it's going to
is
be
one of the most
France
visited
and England on
cities
1
in
and
the
2.
world.
France and England.
The city
Singapore
is home
3.
to a number of
Yeah,
historical
probably.
sites and museums, and has some of the most stunning architectures, both old and modern.
One of my favourite
Rome
cities.
is
Yeah,
located
loved
on
it.
7 hills overlooking the Tiber River. Rome is a treasure trove of ancient monuments that are inspired by grand classical
Okay.
architecture and set among some of the world's most beautiful squares and avenues. Of course,
That's beautiful,
everyone
look at
visits
that.
the
It is.
Eternal City for its famous landmarks and must-see sites such as Vatican City with St. Peter's
Yeah.
Basilica,
Yeah.
the Colosseum with adjacent Roman Forum, and Piazza Navona with the nearby Trevi Fountain. Not forgetting to
Yeah.
visit the less-known Trastevere
Oh,
district
God, yeah.
as well, filled with faded palazzi, picturesque streets, and lovely homes decorated with flower
looks
boxes.
like
Walking
America.
around
Yeah,
Rome
it
and
does.
visiting all the historical
Pools.
sites give
Yeah,
you a
it's
glimpse of how
cool.
truly advanced the city was before the Roman Empire burned to the ground. Even in their shattered and crumbling state, places like the Colosseum, the Pantheon, and the Baths of Caracalla give off a sense of power and grandeur. You can best visit this city in spring and autumn.
Beautiful.
We went in May, isn't it?
Those are the steps we came down.
We
over,
see, yeah, you
yeah.
remember?
Yeah.
Exciting times arkadaşlar.
Yeah.
Çok seviniyoruz bunları görmeye.
Paris, France.
Paris, we froze,
Paris,
eh?
the city of love, the city of lights, the international capital of style, is the capital of France and the perfect romantic getaway for all
never been to
couples
this
and hopeless romantics.
I haven't
Paris
been
has
to
been to
attained
Paris. Family
worldwide
lives there,
fame
but
owing to
never
its
here.
arts, fashion, and monuments, and an embodiment of European architectural excellence. We all have, once in a lifetime, longed to have a glimpse of the Eiffel Tower and see what lies at the top and the Notre Dame Cathedral. The
Yeah,
country is
that
also
burned down,
famous
no?
for its history. It was here that Marie Antoinette and Louis XIV were guillotined
oh
during
my
the French
God.
Revolution.
Really?
Yeah.
Tourist attractions of Paris include Eiffel Tower,
I
Louvre
read that in
Pyramid
a book,
Museum,
Alexander
Notre
Dumas.
Dame
Yeah, but I
in
think people
Paris,
got rid of them
Disney
because
Yeah.
Arc de Triomphe. The City
They
of
wanted
Light
William the
has not
Conqueror,
only inspired
isn't it?
painters,
And then he conquered
sculptors,
England.
writers, poets, and composers, but also practically every major world capital. The monumental squares, centuries-old churches, famous boulevards, the Seine and romantic bridges that cross it, magnificent palaces, and Montmartre's cobblestone streets make Paris the most glamorous and elegant of all cities. Any art lover will love strolling through the picturesque streets and visiting the famed art galleries. It's best to visit Paris in the spring. Two, Tokyo, Japan.
Oh,
Tokyo,
yeah.
officially
Should have
known
remembered.
as
It's
Tokyo
gonna be London is number one, I'm
Metropolitan,
sure.
is the capital of Japan
Singapore's
and
not
is
in
also
there.
the largest metropolitan area in
I've
the
never
world.
been.
I haven't been.
It is
We
one of
wanna
the
go.
most interesting cities in the world and is on the bucket list for many holiday makers.
Yeah.
The city stands across a backdrop of the beautiful Mount Fuji,
Yeah.
a wonderful, contrasting landscape you'll never get tired of seeing. You'll want to visit Tokyo in April to enjoy the city in all its
The
glory
flowers.
as the
What's
cherry
it called?
blossoms bloom.
Cherry blossoms.
Apart
Cherry
from being
blossoms.
beautiful, Tokyo is a
It looks
city
beautiful.
famous
Yeah,
for its
see, that
nightlife,
street, see it?
shopping, transportation,
Ooh,
and
that
trendy
train
fashion
street.
scene. It has also been ranked in the best overall experience category by
Trains
TripAdvisor.
must be amazing.
Some
yeah.
of the must-visit sight to behold in Tokyo is the Meiji Shrine, Tokyo Skytree, Imperial Palace,
Yeah, I can't wait
Disneyland, Disney Sea, Yoyogi Park are some of the must-see sights of Tokyo.
Number one now after this.
England number one.
London,
Yeah,
England.
full so.
The city of kings and queens, no other city but Britain. This is the most beautiful capital city in the world. London is easily one of the best capital cities in the world as travelers love its rich history and culture. It's one of those cities that offers everything you could ever wish for. Great nightlife, educational museums, and luscious green parks. It is situated on the River Thames, and that is one of the reasons why it got ranked as the most beautiful capital city. The city is renowned for its arts, education, entertainment,
Park,
fashion,
Queen's House,
and
yeah.
tourism. The capital of England is also known as the artistic capital of the world. This is
Yeah.
probably because of the fine architectural style of buildings. London is the capital city of England and the UK. It is one of the most visited cities in the world. In terms of historical landmarks and sites, London offers a lot on the table, including the
That's
Tower
what
of
you-
London, the Royal Observatory in Greenwich,
That's what it's
St.
nice,
Paul's
isn't
You have to
Cathedral,
go Greenwich.
Buckingham
do you
Palace,
like it?
Kew Gardens,
Kew Gardens.
Piccadilly Circus, London Underground, and
That's
Trafalgar Square.
Yeah.
London is home to hundreds of restaurants, making it a delight to simply walk around the city, marveling at the architecture while looking for a good place to have a cup of tea. You need to stay at least a month in London in order to go to all the places of significance in this city.
Yep.
You can imagine how marvelous this city is.
Yeah.
Ready for a holiday or vacation? Then you can choose from the list.
Guys,
Oh, wow.
like we live in the UK, right? So we go to like Serkan was born, like brought up in
I was 1
London.
year old when my family moved to
Yeah,
London, so
and-
to me it's not as important, but it's nice.
Honestly, if you go to London, the thing with that is that there's so much to do.
You?
You never get bored.
It's a big city.
Yeah, and
Multicultural as well.
multicultural.
So many people.
That's the thing. You can hear every language
Yeah.
that you can ever think of is being spoken on the roads.
I want to travel the world, but I think London is where I want to call home.
Yeah.
Arkadaşlar, biz Londra'da yaşıyoruz zaten. Ben Londra'da neredeyse doğdum. 1 yaşında İngiltere'ye geldik. Londra çok büyüktür. O kadar değişik insanlar var ki dünyadan her türlü insanlar var burada. Çok iyi şehirdir, pahalıdır ama dünyayı gezmek isteyen birisi olarak sadece Londra'da yaşamak istiyorum. Bir de öbürsü de İstanbul.
Yeah.
I'd love to live in Istanbul.
Istanbul as well, definitely.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And then there was Washington, DC.
So 5 was Washington.
Yeah.
No, 5 numara Washington'dı.
We haven't been, so I haven't been to America at
Gitmedik.
all. So that's something on our bucket list. We really want to travel to America and look at as
Hopefully.
many states as we can.
But to be honest, Washington will be low on my list unless, because I love history, that's where we'll go.
Yeah.
It's like New York,
Yeah.
California,
Yeah.
Vegas.
As many as we can
You
cover.
can see,
like,
yeah. Yeah.
And then there was Washington. Then it was
Roma,
Oh.
İtalya'ya süperdi gittik.
You know, when I saw the pictures, it just brought back
Right.
our trip. I remembered the coffee shops we went to when we went. The Trevi Fountain was closed, and
Pasta, pizza, we
yeah,
ate.
oh my
remember?
god, it was beautiful.
İtalya süper arkadaşlar.
Yeah.
Türkiye zaten İtalya'yı çok
It was
seviyoruz.
just like out of a book.
Yeah.
It was
Historical.
इतना खूबसूरत था. It was so historic and so beautiful.
Allora, ci vediamo.
Then there was, what was the third one?
Third one was France, Paris.
France, obviously. I haven't been to Paris at all.
I've been to Paris ama Paris'e gittim ama aile görmek için gittim. Öyle turist yerlere gitmedim.
Yeah.
So only saw family. That was it.
Okay. And then it was Tokyo. So Japan
Oh
is,
my god,
it was on
amazing
our
as well.
list. We were meant to go, but obviously coronavirus happened. But it's as soon as we can travel again, it's Tokyo, Japan. Like Japan's going to be one big holiday that we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously the first one was
England.
London.
So
Yeah.
let us know what you thought of this video and please give us a thumbs up, a like,
And
follow.
subscribe.
Yeah.
Yes, and please let us know if there's any other particular videos you want us to review. Please हमें बताएं कौन सी दूसरी videos है जिसको आप चाहते हैं कि हम review करें, and we will definitely do so in the next few videos.
Arkadaşlar bizi takip etmeyi unutmayın. Bize beğeni bırakın bu videoyu sevdiyseniz. Başka ne görmek istiyorsanız bize lütfen aşağıdaki komentlerde yazarsanız ona göre videolarımızı yaparız. Çok teşekkürler. Thank you for watching.
Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.